Every year, our family reunion was the same: awkward hugs from relatives you barely recognize, Aunt Linda's potato salad that could double as wallpaper paste, and Uncle Joe's endless stories about the good old days. But this year, we had a new addition to the agenda: a family talent show, initiated by my ever-enthusiastic cousin Rick. Eager to showcase his newfound passion for magic, Rick promised us a spellbinding performance. So there we were, gathered in the backyard, skeptical but curious, as Rick strutted to the makeshift stage with a top hat and a gleam in his eye. The show started off predictably enough, with Rick pulling colorful scarves out of his sleeves and making quarters disappear, only to reappear from behind our ears. But then, things took a strange turn. Rick asked for a volunteer, and before anyone could react, he had us all remove our shoes and place them in a pile. For the grand finale, he declared, winking as though we were all in on the secret. We chuckled nervously and obliged, watching as Rick waved his hands over the mound of mismatched footwear with dramatic flair. Then came the climax of his act. Rick threw a large black cloth over the pile, muttered some unintelligible words, likely inspired by the back of a cereal box, and with a grand flourish, whipped the cloth away. The shoes were gone. All of them. The crowd erupted in laughter, assuming it was part of the show. That is until Rick's proud grin faltered and he began to look as puzzled as the rest of us. We scoured the backyard, peeking under tables and behind bushes, but the shoes were nowhere in sight. Panic began to set in as we realized the magic trick had somehow become a real-life predicament. After what felt like an eternity of fruitless searching, Rick sheepishly admitted that he didn't actually know where the shoes had gone. Just as we were about to give up and embrace the idea of a shoeless evening, Grandma, who had been quietly observing the chaos from her lawn chair, spoke up. "Looks like the real trick was getting out of the reunion barefoot," she cackled, setting off a wave of laughter that finally broke the tension. In the end, we may have left with sore feet, but at least we had a new family legend to chuckle over for years to come.